All right, let's see what happens. I've got this and this wired into sockets. So first one's the attic. Let's see what happens here. All right, that works. What's happening, everyone? My name is Phil with Think Make Do, and today it's all about electrical. So behind me we have our sub panel here. It's a 100 amp sub coming from a main panel on the outside, and most of our electrical cabling for all of our power sockets have been run. So we have a circuit for all of our bedroom sockets. We have a circuit for our living room. We have 2 circuits for different lines separated for air conditioning units if the tenant chooses to install them near the windows. We have a circuit for our dishwasher disposal, that's on a separate line, separate one for the fridge, separate one for just kitchen outlets, another one for our washer and dryer near the bathroom. We have a GFCI line, which are the outlets near the kitchen sink, as well as in the bathroom. And then we have the last one, which is our lighting. And after that, we have one for the smoke detectors and the attic. So this evening, I'm gonna go through, check all these wires, and then I'm going to add all the lines for our power, for our lighting. So the lights need to have a power run from every single light switch box to the other light switch box to daisy chain that power to get around the house. Let's get started on that.
LAX, my mics get checked. Coast to coast, I rock it most times, no sweat. Me to you, get what we do and never forget. Now's the time, fall out of line and take your first step. Feet, 5, 4, fun. I smell hip hop and I want some. And I spy with my little eye 2 turntables, spin a record so fly. Fly like an eagle or soar like a pigeon. Lay it on thick, I'll give you just a smidgen. A little dabble do you, all you have to do is listen. Music be the movement, everybody on a mission. LAX, my mics get checked. Coast to coast, I rock it most times, no sweat. Me to you, get what we do and never forget. Now's the time, fall out of line and take your first step. Feet, 5, 4, fun. I smell hip hop and I want some. And I spy with my little eye 2 turntables, spin a record so fly. Fly like an eagle or soar like a pigeon. Lay it on thick, I'll give you just a smidgen. A little dabble do you, all you have to do is listen.
All right, so got about half of this panel wired up, and it's kind of good, kind of bad, right? I have mostly the cable management figured out for this entire left side. These are all outlets that go either to the kitchen or the living room, right? So we have our bathroom and kitchen GFCI circuits. This is the vent, the microwave, and the stove power. We have a separate line for the fridge, separate line for all of our kitchen outlets, so that's the kitchen appliance outlets. Separate line for disposal and dishwasher, and then one for the washer and dryer. All of this stuff is ready to go. Just need something connected on the other side. Nothing to do here. Now this one is the one I was trying to get to work the most. This is the attic light. That's mostly because I can completely wire together the attic lights, or the outlet, the attic lights, and the smoke detector power wire from this one circuit. And as you can see, there is some type of ground fault that is preventing me from keeping this on. So we'll take a look at what I did upstairs and try to figure it out. If you'll notice what I did, I ran all of my wires on the left side, down the left side of the panel, all the wires on the right side, and I tried to be as organized as possible. So I kind of braided the cables, right? All the black hot wires went to one side, all the white neutrals went to one side, and then all the grounds came together. I started with the grounds because those were the hardest to access in here. Then I went with the neutrals that had to come across over to the neutral bus, and then I did all the black power wires or hot wires to the fuse panels themselves. If I had to do it again, I would actually do the black fuse or the hot wires before the neutral wires, just because you have to put these wires here and then run these over. I ended up having to put these black wires underneath the white ones as I went, so not as convenient. You'll notice I put a label on every single wire. So when I stripped each cable, I labeled that cable. I made sure that this label could not come off. And then when I cut the black wire to size, I put on a new label and went one wire at a time. That way there's no way for me to mess up which one to which, because after you strip all this down, you have no idea what goes to what. And you know, this side is pretty simple. They're all 20 amp circuits, but if you happen to do this on the other side, where some of them are AFCI, some of them are GFCI, some of them are 15 amp or 20 amp, you'll have no idea what went to what, and you'll spend a lot of time troubleshooting, which is a terrible waste of time. So always label your cables after you strip them to make sure that you have them organized. All right, I think that's about it. it's time to test all of our electrical outlets that we've wired. Now all of our wiring's done. We have all of our breakers in. This panel is done. Hopefully you saw that. And we're gonna use this little voltage tester to see if the hot is running to each outlet that we have wired up. So I'm gonna turn on all of our outlets here. Well, all of our breakers that control an outlet. We're not turning on the lights because we don't need to. I already ran through and tested those. And we're gonna use this tool and see if we get a little beep beep. Like that. Constant beeping, which indicates hot. I don't know if you saw that. So let's unclip you here and make sure you can. So we should be getting something like this. All right, so we just got to go around and check them. Okay, save for that last GFCI circuit in the kitchen that I forgot to wire. Everything else is showing hot. Well, the indicator is saying that it works. So I'm pretty happy about that. Just gonna wire up that last one and then we'll get on to testing our lights. Well, something like that. Anyway. More work to do.